everyone, welcome to the computer class. Today we are going to continue chapter 15, string handling. The objectives of my today's topic are: you will learn the string methods compared to and compared to ignore. First, let's discuss the key terms. Number 1. Compared to, a method used to compare two strings. Number 2. Compared to ignore, a method used to compare two strings ignoring the difference in the strings. What does it mean? It means that it will ignore the lowercase and uppercase of the strings respectively. Students, please open your book at page 408. Let's start with compared to method. The compared to method compares two strings. It not only checks the equality of the strings but also checks whether string is bigger or smaller than the other string. Here, bigger or smaller means that the comparison of strings is based on the Unicode value of each character present in the string. That is a sky value of the character. If string 1 is greater than string 2, then the result will be a positive integer, means the result will be greater than 0. If string 1 is less than string 2, the result will be a negative integer, that is, the result will be less than 0. If string 1 is equal to string 2, the result will be 0, that is, yes, both strings are equal. Students, here a word is lexicographically. What does it mean? It means the order of the dictionary, except that all the uppercase letters precede all the lowercase letters. Yes, capital ABC will come before the smaller ABC. That is lexicographic order. Let's understand compared to with the help of an example. Here I have taken two strings. One is cat in uppercase. Number 2 is fox, that is also in uppercase. Now, how compared to will compare these two strings? It will check the ASCII value of the first character. C has a ASCII code 67 and capital F has a ASCII code 70. So, what compared to will do? It will subtract string 1 dot string 2. Yes, if I wrote string 1 dot compared to string 2, it means 67 minus 70. My answer will be negative, that is minus 3. If I write string 2 dot compared to string 1, now here first I write string 2 and string 2 has the value 70. So 70 minus 67 is equals to 3. So in both the cases, what happens? The compared to function compares the ASCII code of each character of the string. And the third comparison is string 1 dot compared to string 1. Now here, cat compares to cat only. C is equals to C, means 67 minus 67 is 0. Next, now first character is same, so it will check for A. A has a ASCII value of 65. So again 65 minus 65 is equals to 0. And the last is T character. T character has a ASCII value of 84. So 84 minus 84 is 0. So when string 1 dot compared to string 1 will return 0, in this case both the strings will be equal. Now let's understand program 15.11. Here we have created a program name compared to demo 1. Now, two string objects are there, string 1 and string 2. String 1 is having a string named cat and string 2 is having a string named fox. Now we are going to print their result. So when I will write system.out.println string 1 dot compare to string 2, then it will compare cat with fox. The second is system.out.println string 2 dot compare to string 1. It means it will compare fox with cat. Third comparison is system.out.println string 1 dot compare to string 1. Now let's observe the output of this program. Yes, the output is -3, 3 and 0. Why 0? Because in the last we had compared string 1 with string 1 only. Students, let's continue our next method, compare to ignore method. Please open your book at page 410. The compare to ignore method compares two strings lexicographically, ignoring case differences in the strings. Yes, what is the syntax? String 1 dot compare to ignore case string 2. Ignore case differences the character sequence represented by the string 1. Now, if string 1 is greater than string 2, the result will be positive integer, means greater than 0. If string 1 is less than string 2, the result will be a negative integer, that is less than 0. And if string 1 is equal to string 2, the result will be 0, as both the strings will be equal. Now, let's see the program 15.13. Here we have created a class compare to ignore demo. Now, string 1 is storing school in uppercase and string 2 is storing the same string school in lowercase. Now students, as the name suggests, compare to ignore case, then it means it will compare both the strings but without considering the case. So to get the output, we write system.out.println string 1 dot compare to ignore case string 2. String 1 is school, string 2 is school, but both are in different cases. According to compare to ignore case, both the cases will be ignored and the output will be 0. Yes, as both the strings will be equal. Let's discuss the copy work. Syntax. First off, compare to method. String 1 dot compare to string 2. Second syntax is of compare to ignore. String 1 dot compare to ignore case string 2. Students, do practice these programs on BlueJ. Thank you.